We have a 5-gallon semi-dwarf standard form Morrow blood orange on the left, and a 5-gallon semi-dwarf bush form Valencia orange. The most common questions I get is, what is a standard form? What does the bush form look like? Well, here we go. Standard forms take obviously a little extra time to get that long straight trunk and then to grow a nice canopy onto the top. So typically the standard form trees don't have the fruit development that the bushes have. Take a look down here at this 5-gallon bush form Valencia orange. You already see very strong fruit development. So almost 10 good strong Valencia oranges on here. Either one will make a great indoor house plant, provided you give them an ample amount of light and keep them well watered. Outdoors, of course, they'll do great. Even in cold climates, grow these plants outdoors. When the last heavy freeze is ended, they'll take a light frost. It's not a problem. Grow them out in the spring, the summer. Bring them in just before you get any heavy freezes. Citrus like cold, and the cold sets up the sugar content in the oranges. That's why California has way better oranges and way better citrus than Florida. You get enough cold, really get the sugar content set strong in the fruit. So, just because it's kind of a frosty evening doesn't mean you need to bring it in. You just need to make sure it's not going to get much below 30 to 32 degrees. Once the citrus fruit does freeze, and it gets mushy and very poor taste. And of course, the hotter the better for citrus. As long as you're putting on the water supply, it doesn't really matter how hot it is. They'll just keep cranking out more fruit and more blossoms. When it comes to your citrus care, if you don't see new foliage or new blossoms developing on a regular basis, something's gone wrong. And you can see these are still very young Valencia oranges. They'll be ready for picking this next spring. One thing about the fruit on the oranges, Valencia, Naples, blood oranges, it holds on the tree really long time. Just because it looks ready to pick doesn't mean you have to pick all the fruit. As long as you're keeping the tree well watered, you can leave a ripe orange on that tree for a couple months or more. Again, semi-dwarf patio form or standard form tree, and a 5-gallon semi-dwarf bush form. If you have any questions, you can call us at 805-921-3900.